from the live juke joint. It's Late Night with Pascal and the Fish. Sunday night at 12:30 a.m. and each and every Sunday, only on ABC 30.
And here he is now. He's with us. Pascal,
Yes,
the man.
Pascal.
You say Sunday nights at 12:30 a.m., which is actually morning. It is late night, though.
Right.
So it's not Saturday night, though. It is Sunday night.
It
on
is
Channel
Sunday
30.
nights, but
Okay.
technically it is
Monday
Monday mornings.
morning.
But
Yeah. So
anytime
all
I
the-
say Monday mornings, everyone
Yeah.
Monday mornings at 12:30 a.m. Everyone kind of
Exactly.
seems
Yeah.
like
well,
that.
all
so
the anal people won't be watching then
Exactly.
because they're going to say, no, that's
Ew.
actually Monday.
Right.
They get a little paranoid about
Don't
that.
say
or,
anal
you
on
know.
the VIDEO.
Oh,
Okay.
Jeez, I'm sorry. In front of the KIDs?
So tell me what you did. Did you do this on your own, or is this your first out of the gate, like your own show kind of thing?
Well, I mean, this is something that I'm doing myself. Yeah, I mean, I've been putting it all together myself for since day one. But
Well,
I mean,
that's
I do have a team. I do have people that come in and help me and do everything.
Oh,
but
you got a full band, and you got plenty of, it's amazing.
Yeah,
how
so I
many
mean, it's
people
not like I'm the whole band,
Yeah.
and then I'm
It's
doing the
such
interviews
a large
and all that.
undertaking,
So.
even for
Yeah.
a full team. I mean, how would you pull this all together? You must have a lot of really
money.
big friends.
Well, you know how it is. Green means
Yeah,
go
but-
on
yeah,
every
sure.
on every level. But no, I mean it's I have I just have some really good people behind me that believe in the project or just see the vision and see what I'm trying to achieve or what we can achieve as a group. So my musical director Alonzo Jameson came in, the drummer. He's a very good friend of mine. He came in and he was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna build you a big, huge band and to give you that late night
full
feel."
Yeah,
feeling.
exactly.
And he did. He just showed up and he's like, "Hey man, first band practice we had, he was like, just so you know, there's about 12 people coming in. So
Whoa.
whole
What's
horn
the-
section, the whole nine."
And you're
So that
all
guy-
having so much fun, and that shows. And
Yeah.
that's really cool for the show.
Now we're having a lot of fun.
Well, on the
it's-
earlier shows, like when you had the whole band in one room.
Yeah, it was like a 900 square foot
You still
room.
had
It looked
fun.
like I was shooting it in my mom's basement.
Exactly.
But,
Well, you know what? I
yeah,
don't know.
it was still fun to a certain extent, but it was still pushed. Now that we have this 5,000 square foot space, the live juke joint.
Yeah.
We tape every Tuesday night at the live juke joint.
Okay.
Downtown Maplewood,
Manchester and Sutton.
Manchester and Sutton.
And then the show runs Sunday night,
That'll
Monday morning.
next week. That show will run, or is
Yeah.
it? So then, what
Yeah.
what is your vision? I mean, you have this. Why you? Why there's a lot of late night talk shows. What are you bringing to late night?
Wow,
different.
you know that? Why do you have to? Why do you have to ask me that question?
Yeah, exactly. 'Cause
well, I mean,
I'm sitting in your seat.
Yeah, no. Okay, so yeah, no kidding, right? So this is what it's like being interviewed. So basically, to answer your question is, I mean, the goal is to, one, there's nothing like that, nothing like this in St. Louis.
Yes, true.
There is another late night show, but they're more of a SNL type show called STL Up Late. Really great group of kids, really talented human beings. So obviously, saying a shout out to them because they're very talented people. But at the same time, it's there's not so much going on in St. Louis in this caliber. Something that's
Right.
just, you got people in, you got shows in Chicago, you got shows in New York and LA, but you don't have anything in LA, in St. Louis that is really just
Homegrown.
What is your-
people can come in, and if I get to that level, I got Tom Cruise coming to St. Louis, or
Sure.
Oprah made Chicago, even though I know, of course, Chicago is still a very heavily metropolitan city, but she came in and she just blew.
we
she
share
took,
the same philosophy.
She took Chicago to another level.
You are
So.
showing St. Louis having fun. People in St. Louis having a great time.
Basically,
and
yeah.
taking pride
That's the
in their
goal.
city. Yeah, right. And that's there's no better advertisement for this city than
Well,
that.
he said
Yeah.
now they're having fun. That before
I
they were
know
having
that.
fist
No,
fights.
well.
Oh no!
I mean-
Let me reiterate that to make it very precise. It's just like the first few episodes were in a very small room. We were still
Smaller than
figuring.
this?
Oh no. Yeah, no. But I mean, we were still figuring a lot of things out.
Yeah.
We just didn't know the formula. We didn't know the format. We were still trying to get it right. Then also at the same time, I'm used to that kind of pressure, but it was just kind of like that kind of pressure with 20 people on top of you, also trying to make sure you have, the guest on point, the musical guests, having everything mapped out for that day. It's a lot. It's very taxing. So
you do sketches. You do a lot of sketches.
Right.
The one you did, Batman versus Superman, took that whole concept to a whole new level. That was totally hilarious. You wrote that and directed that as well.
Yes. Yeah. It's mostly, all the stuff that I do. I mean, I have a few writers that come in and out and help me out on things as well. But like Silly Man, the other guy who's in the in that skit who played Superman, he helps me with a couple skits as well. But yeah, mostly it's I'm shooting, or I'm not shooting it, but I'm directing it and I'm editing it and then putting it all together and getting it on.
On that particular sketch, how much of that was actually written? It looks like you guys are really having fun improvising that bit.
Yeah, I would say 95% of that was improv. Except because I already had the structure. I already knew what I wanted to have happen. I wanted what the main comedic button to be with the Wonder Woman, gag at the end. But the stuff that was going on between me and him.
Jeez.
Well, right.
It's worth seeing. It's worth.
At least I'm not ruining like Game of Thrones for people right now, or like Captain America: Civil War. But so I already had the structure. I already knew what I wanted to have happen. But I feel like comedy really happens when it's very off the cuff and very
spontaneous. Exactly.
Sometimes it's really hard to do scripted comedy.
Yeah,
you might do
and make it funny. Yeah,
exactly.
It might be funny on the paper, and then you can't get it right.
And it just comes out very stale.
Yes,
exactly.
exactly.
So,
what is your background? Were you doing stand-up?
No.
How did you get into this? How did you come into this?
Okay, so make a long story short, I went to NYU for film and theater, and then before that I was at I went to New England Conservatory of Music for vocal performance because I sing, and so after I transferred because I got really bored at that school, it was just boring. So I wanted to be around different people. Everybody was a musician. Everybody was talking about, like debating over who's better, Bach or Beethoven, kind of things. And I just wanted to shoot myself in the head. So I transferred.
Well, you're doing Batman and Superman.
Right. I'm thinking all these crazy ideas. So I moved over to NYU, and then changed my major and everything. So then I moved back here because I'm born and raised from here, all that stuff. But I moved back.
What high school?
Of course, you have to ask me that, right?
Of course.
DeSmet.
Catholic boy.
So yes, sir.
Got the cross on.
Yes, sir. Jesus all the way. But anyway, make a long story short, started a video production company, started shooting music videos, and it gradually grew to commercials and all that stuff. I don't know if you ever saw the Go Cards Rally song music video that went viral during the 2011 World Series when they won 11-11.
Mm-hmm.
So that video kind of put my name on the map a little bit.
That was your video?
Wow, that was my video. I mean, it was another artist. It was Vega Heartbreak, but I just shot and directed the music video, and it kind of gave me a little bit of clout out here, and then just kind of grew the ranks. And then after a while, I was just like, well, what's the whole point of me picking up this digital camera was for me to get in front of the camera and do more stuff in front of the camera.
Yeah.
But it ended up being a service that I can provide for people, and it was a way I was making income. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to step back and make everybody look good. So after some time, started doing skits on YouTube, started doing some cover songs, everything like that. Later on, I started doing interviews with people on my YouTube channel, just a talking head piece where we're just debating about Tinder and why people use it and stuff like that. And a friend of mine came up to me, Jack Buck the third, came up to me. Oh, and Dana Christian.
Yeah, I see him in your credits.
Yeah. Jack Buck is a very good friend of mine. I've known him since high school.
Wow.
And
it's always good to know a Buck in St. Louis.
It's kind of nice. Not gonna lie.
I was going to change my last name to Buck.
Oh yeah, just because, right? So I mean, he came up to me, and also another guy, Dana Christian, kind of plotted dropped these seeds in my head, and they were just like, why don't you just take all the stuff that you've done, the skits, the music, and the interviews, put them together in like an episode, make a pilot, and just see if it makes sense.
LateNightWithPascal.com, and you can buy tickets there to go see the show live, right? on your
Oh
website.
yeah, you can buy tickets.
You can buy tickets to go see the show.
You
Shot
get
on Tuesday
be
night.
a part of the audience. I'm still building this, and I'm still working out the kinks and making mistakes, and
that's fun watching. And good for you for doing it on camera. It's really the best way to do it. It's like you're taking all of us with you.
Yeah.
And thanks for doing it.
Well, thank you. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
It's stressful, but it's
Right.
it's stressful. I mean,
I
I can only imagine what like Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, all the other guys do every single day
with a huge
5
staff.
days a
They
week.
have
budget.
a staff that's like 500 people.
Yeah.
It's a lot. So I commend them.
Well, we commend you, Pascal. Thank you for coming by and
good
sharing.
job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
It was fun.
We'll be championing you and get behind the underdog. Yeah. And thanks to Abusi Michelli Insurance, they made our segment possible today through their generosity, continuously providing individual coverage you require. They also handle commercial life and health insurance. Contact Tina Michelli at 314-832-6667.